Oh yeah, it's business time. It's business time. It's business. It's business time. That's what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, let's get down to business. It's business time. It's business. It's business time.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Global Citizen here, and in this episode I want to talk a little bit about some house cleaning. What we need to do is invoice our client. So what are we going to use to invoice? I like free stuff. I don't know about you. I don't want to pay for anything right now. Although I did make some money here on the last job, I want to make sure I keep my overhead. That's all the expenses associated with running your business, especially while it's a side business. I want to keep it at a minimum. So what am I going to use? I'm going to use FreshBooks. It's just like QuickBooks, except fresher. Get it? Fresh books. No. Look, if I had some sponsors, I'd pay somebody to write some jokes here. But they can't all be funny. So what we're going to do is we're going to use FreshBooks. It's completely online. It's just like any other invoicing software that you would think about. Right? Set up your client, set up what you did, how much you're going to charge. Very simple. What we're going to do is get an invoice out there. We want to make sure that we get paid relatively quickly, especially on this job, because we've already paid our photographer. Now, I want to introduce you to one term, one business term. It's called average days outstanding. So it might be called something else, the more official term. But basically, it measures the time that it takes for you to submit an invoice to the time you get paid on an invoice. This amount of time is very, very important for us to watch. We want to keep that as small as possible because we don't want to end up having to pay all these people to do the work and then sit here and wait for money to come in the door, right? So it's very important that it's not just submitting the invoice. It's making sure that we stay on top of the, outstanding invoices. What outstanding invoice means? It means unpaid invoices that clients have already received. Okay? So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. A little tip and trick that I want to put out there. Yesterday, I learned how to brand my photos, how to put my watermark on my photos. I'm going to have a step-by-step how-to on my blog on how to do that. www.globalcitizenexperiment.com. So check that out. That pretty much wraps it up for this episode. Global Citizen, out.